Greetings, programs. Welcome to a relatively quick but very overdue video. This is less a review of its own, more of an update. A while back, I looked at a few versions of, I want to say this was Universe Cyclonus, at least for the base release, and I mentioned that this figure, when you got him, would have come with a Micromaster, or not Micro, Target Master, called Nightstick. Well, after 4 years, I finally have a Nightstick to go with my Cyclonuses, those guys. So, to get it out of the way really quick, in the jet mode, there was this peg here. He stores in the jet like that. Looks kind of goofy. You can turn it around if you want it to be more of like, some afterburner sort of thing going on. Extra engine. Does help hide that split a little bit. There you go. In robot mode, you still have access to that port if you want to just kind of store him like he's a weapon. Obviously, you can have him held. And my personal favorite thing, on either of the hands, if you untransform them and put them back into the thruster mode, you've got that little rectangular slot in there. There's a little tab coming off the back of this guy. Go ahead and get this lined up. And he can actually do the whole my hand transformed into the weapon thing using his Micromaster. Why do I keep calling him Micromaster? Target Master. See, I'm sure I've got something ever so slightly out of alignment, so it's not going in there perfectly tight. But still, that looks awesome. I'm really glad to be able to do that. And to look at this guy himself, here, let's see if I can fix the lights just a little bit. Okay, that's somewhat better. Yeah, this is a, figure of its age. It's not going to be super detailed compared to what we have with, a lot of stuff coming out now. But there is, a nice little bit of molded detail here and there. Props for the fact that his face is basically hidden. Yes, it's just right in here. You can kind of see it. But conveniently, his face is, permanently shadowed by the legs coming up there. And it does a good job of hiding the face, actually. So, props for that. Transforming him super fast. Fold down the legs. Fold down the hip. Or the waist, I guess. There's kind of a little tab there that will slot in to help hold that in place while he's in robot mode. Take the gun barrel, fold it down. It's got a cutout that will slide over the handle. So he does have a stick on his back, but whatever. Then fold down his feet. And if you want, go ahead and straighten out the arms. There you've got Nightstick in his robot mode. It's not half bad, actually. I'm not going to lie. He's got a little bit of posability. The arms can rotate all the way around. You've got not quite 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. No in and out, no head rotation. He can kick forward. He can only kick back a little bit because of the gun barrel back there. You can move his feet, forward like that if you want. Small, simple, gets the job done. Here, we'll just let him fall over. Really quick, just to give him someone to compare to. Here he is next to one of the newer, Target Master guys. I want to say we're calling them Battle Masters at this point now instead of Target Masters. So you can see kind of they're about the same size. The barrels on them were a little smaller in these ones, so they didn't, end up just being a stick that stuck on the ground while they were standing around. And they lost the elbow joints, but they gained, ball joints in the shoulders and in the hips. So Very, very similar, actually, to what would come out recently. Despite, you know, good lord, I want to say this came out like 15 years ago now or something like that. This is a relatively old figure for having not actually, you know, changed all that much. Like there's a reason to say, hey, yeah, maybe this pinned shoulder will last longer than this ball joint. You know, we'll see. But anyway, I finally have a little tipping over Nightstick. I'm really glad to have him to put with my Cyclonus, so finally gonna look at him. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.